Alright, this project is called PowerPoint Intro, and it says to open PowerPoint, and then notice in the navigation pane that you have one slide. This is the navigation pane. Click on the bottom half of the new slide button, and you'll see 9 already made slides. This whole assignment is about choosing the right kind of slide for what you're going to put on that slide. And for this particular assignment, you have got to get the right kind of slide and get them in the right order. Okay, so step number 3 says add a to content slide, which is right here. And then it says add another new slide, but add a comparison slide. And those look a lot alike, but they're not. Notice this extra little box in here for descriptions from that one. Okay, so that was our third slide. It says add another new slide, but add a blank slide, and add the last slide, which is a picture with caption slide that you've already experienced in the right click assignment. Alright, in the navigation pane, go back up to the first slide. It says on slide 1, click where it says click to add title, and then type your first name and last name. Okay, and click in the box that says click to add subtitle, and then type a description about 2 of your favorite things. Okay, well, my favorite things are Bailey and Boaz. Boaz are my 2 black labs. Okay, so you already know this is going to be about my 2 black labs. They're named Bailey and Boaz. Alright, and then next it says, step 10 says on slide 2, so click on slide 2 and click in the click to add title. Again, type a word for 1 of your favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to say black labs. Then it says in the box that says click to add text, mouse over each of the 6 items. Instead of adding text, I could add any of these items by simply clicking on the item. Put something in this box that is related to your favorite thing. Well, right here, that's insert a table. This is insert a chart. This is insert a smart art graphic. This is insert a picture. Might do that. This is insert an online picture, which is different than a picture. A picture is one that I have saved in my pictures folder. An online picture is I need to go on the internet and get one, and then insert a video. Okay, well, I don't have a picture of Bailey or Boaz, so I'm going to go to an online picture, and as soon as that loads, you're going to have to be a little bit patient. And then it'll come up, and you can search in office.com, or you can do a Bing image search. So I'm just going to type black labs. Oops, no. Okay, well then we're going to go back, and I'm going to click on it again. I'm going to try Bing. And if I don't get something, there we go. Yeah, I could have just searched for dog. Okay, you can click on show web results, or you can just close that. Alright, a lot of these look like my dog, so I'm just going to say, okay, here's one. This is not my actual Bailey, but it looks a lot like Bailey. Okay, so I'm going to click on that and then go insert. Alright, and then in the next one, it says, still on slide 2, do the same thing in the other box that I did. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to search for my black lab. I guess that must have been Bing that I found that in. Okay, and then let's just pretend my other dog is a little bit bigger, so I'll put that in there. Okay, so then I've got my 2 black labs, and it says, step 13 says slide 3. Click on slide 3 and to see that this would be used to compare the 2 items side by side. So click on slide 3. First, let's enter a title. It says maybe Bailey and Boaz again, because it's still what it's about. Okay. And this is a comparison. So you're going to tell what's the same or what's different about the two. So I'll put maybe Bailey likes to dig and Boaz likes to play frisbee. Okay, and then maybe over here I would find a picture of a dog digging, and then maybe over here I'd find a picture of a dog playing frisbee. I'm not going to take the time to do that, but you would need to put something in here and something in here that supports what you said in the description here. All right, the next one, slide 4, this always throws people for a loop. You can't write on this. If I click on slide 4 and I try to type, you can't type. There's no place to type, and that's the reason why I have this one in there. On a blank slide, you've got to put in a box for you to type in. And how you do that is you go to Insert, then come over here to Text Box, and draw yourself a box. I'm going to draw it real big, and it's going to shrink down. Oh, normally it shrinks down. It doesn't have to be very big, but just type your first and last name, just so that you're just showing me that you know how to put that text box in there, because otherwise you can't do anything on that slide as far as writing. All right, and then the last one, it says slide 5. Click on slide 5. Click on the picture icon and insert a picture. Enter a caption for that picture and also a title for that picture. And you can use an online picture, or you could use a picture that you already have saved. And then save this whole thing. Remember, you can't ever leave an empty box. Save this whole thing as last name intro and turn it in. Alright, this assignment is called Sounds 1. It says open PowerPoint, which I just did. Step number 2 says add one new slide, a blank slide. You now have 2 slides. Click on slide 1 and then click to add title and type my sounds. And then it says click to add subtitle and type these are some sounds that I like. Okay, great. Now it says click on slide 2, then click on insert and insert a 2x4 table. So we're going to go over here to table. We're going to come over 2 and down 4 and then click, and you got this little table right here. Okay, it says make each row taller than it is originally, and how you're going to do that is basically grab this resize handle and stretch the whole thing out up and down. So now we got some big cells here, like here's a cell and here's a cell. Okay, now we're going to need to go to the 6th music folder. So we're going to minimize our PowerPoint and go over to the computer, and you'll need to go to your drop drive. And go to Fletcher and go down here to the 6th music folder, and you can see lots of music that I have here. Okay, you can preview those and click on them to see what they are in case you just don't know. But then we're going to drag your selection over to your desktop. So if this is full screen like this, you'll need to make it not full screen. So let's say you wanted the Superman theme. You've listened to that, you want that one. Just click it. This is with your normal left finger, your normal finger. Click and hold, drag it out here and drop it. Now if you try to open it here at school, this Xbox player is disabled. If it's not going to play, you can drag it into the VLC media player and it should open and play. Should is kind of the important word there. Okay, and it'll take it a little bit to kind of make sense of it because it just takes a little while, and it's a really huge file. Okay, so we're going to do stop that, and we're going to close that. Alright, so you've decided that, yep, that's the one I want. I want the Superman. What we're going to do is we're just going to drag it right into this. Sorry. We're going to go Insert and go to Audio. Insert Audio, and it is on our PC already. Audio on my PC. It's not going to be online. And where is it? I just put it on my desktop. So we're going to go to my desktop, and it's called Superman. Click on that and insert. It may have actually just done that before. This little speaker, you can just click on that once and hit delete. All right, now this is my Superman. You want to drag this over here, and then in this cell next to it, tell me what it is. It's a Superman thing. Okay, and then you'll go back and you'll do the same thing 4 more times. So you'll put 4 sound files on this side and tell me what they are on this side. All right, and then save this as last name sounds 1. That kind of implies that there might be another sounds activity, and there is. So it's important that you get last name sounds 1 and then turn it in.